Hi, I am MrHappyDuck, also known as Duck for shortened terms. I am just a Polish duck who is enjoying the time in Germany and going with his life, and as usual, yeah. How did you find out about Nurse? Actually, there's a small story behind it. Okay. I was playing 7 Days to Die with my friends, and I was also doing some achievement grind for Isaac. We were about at the end of the playthrough of 7 Days to Die, and I was kind of hyped on a hype train pretty much for zombie survival games. And I thought like, maybe I can find a great game to play, like something something that's somewhat similar to the game. So I started looking at Steam and I found Project Zomboid. And after reading some reviews and seeing to some other people's opinions, I bought the game. After playing the game a little bit, I kept dying, so so I thought to myself, maybe I can find some sort of tips and more to not die instantly, pretty much. And so I took a look. So I took a small look at YouTube, and the first thing that really popped, it was Nurse's first ever live stream of Project Zomboid on YouTube. And most importantly, it was 2 years ago, runabout. I don't know exactly, because I don't think you can really find the stream anymore. And I started watching her content because of it, and it really helped me playing the game. But after a short while, I had a small burnout of playing video games, so I took a small break because of it, and completely took a break from social media and everything else because some things happened while that. So yeah. And after the break, like I think few months ago, like last year, at the end of the last year, I started doing again, being much more active while playing games, and while searching through my Steam library, I saw Project Zomboid, and it pretty much a small something popped, and I was like, huh. Still, I wanted to get better at the game, and yeah, maybe I just gonna look again, maybe at Nurse, because she made a really good live stream and videos of really teaching the new players and even experienced players how to play the game. And yeah, and I started rewatching and being much more active viewer of her content before the 300k stream, and while this 300k stream announcement in the chat, being active and seeing other people, and yeah, and being interested in her content. What was your first initial impression of Nurse? The first impression, it was her voice pretty much. You wouldn't hear that kind of narration and or that kind of humor for me in the last years. So that's pretty much what drawn me to that really interesting gameplay, and really the commentary of her motivation behind the videos and what she's doing, and really showing what she's doing, not faking it, or you can even hear multiple times that she's pretty much enjoying it, and that's for me it's the important thing, to hear someone enjoy. That's what they're doing. So it was a great impression of her. What do you like about Nurse? Like I mentioned, her humor and her interesting narration of different videos. I think I could even make an example about the prison escape one, because you can really tell two different nurses within there, the narrator nurse and the gameplay nurse. it's it's all of her videos are most 100% time funny to watch, and even watch it multiple times. So it even stick to me that Nurse really makes the really a great videos and content in generally. So that's why I like her content pretty much, because yeah. And yeah, that's how much she puts work into it. It's also impressive, because most of the people will go very cheap games, I just do like, I don't know, 5 minutes of video and be like done. But she really puts the edits and really the cuts and narration into really showing what she's thinking about at this moment of the video or even live stream. And importantly, her humor is also very funny for me, because it's basic one. Yeah. What do you like about the nurse community? The nurse community it's a great place for me, at least. It's a great place to really start talking to different people from different continents, places in the world, and different time zones. Most importantly, the nurse community really changed pretty few things in my life because of it. because I never thought in my entire life I would hop on a stranger's Discord server and start talking to different people from different locations, like I said. And it's a great community. There are different great members of the server. For example, DH, Maki, Typhoon. The whole moderation team does a great work for putting different events like karaoke, which I could not take participate because it was out of my time. And yeah, waking up too early to work is also the thing. And yeah, different events with even not even mentioned by the moderation, by doing just members doing with different things, members talking, playing games, and just enjoying the time. And yeah, it's very wonderful community, and I like it. I like it, and I would even recommend anyone who would looking for a great community to share their opinion about even frogs, for a funny example, or even just chill out. Yeah, it's a great community for anyone who is looking for it. Anything you want to say? If I would say everything I want to say, it would be a little bit longer than participated, but just a big shout out to Nurse because I mean because of her motivation or her grind or make the better video for everyone else and really just outstretching the things that she shouldn't do for her mental health. It's really respectful and understandable, and that's why because of her pretty much I changed because before the whole Discord of hers and the 300k stream I was a very shy person. I would pretty much be nervous and shaking while speaking to sort of strangers or just people who I never met or even sometimes with my friends while playing games. It was very stressful for me, but because of it, after really speaking to different members from different time zones and different backstories and sharing their own stories actually, I became much more a open person and much less afraid to speak and being shy. This pretty much broke my it broke my barrier of being a normal human being and just talking to other people and being really enjoying the time here. And that's why I have a big thanks, a big love or love, a big thanks on Nurse because of it. Without her, I wouldn't be sitting here with you making the interview, and being much. I would be pretty much sitting in my corner in my room and just really just being shy and lonely. And yeah, a very big thanks for it.